To hell with you, she says. I'm going this way then. Torment the dog. I was trying to get a nice little late afternoon nap in with her beside me on the bed. You'd think she would lay still. No. Kept rearing up and staring at me, getting on her back and rolling back and forth, wagging her whole body on the bed. Think I'm gonna nap with that going on? I finally reared up myself and said, you need to go for a walk. I've never seen her go out there before. I picked 2 attached ticks off her. Both of them were, if not fully deceased, were emaciated thanks to the chemical poisons in Suki's veins. I am beginning to fully apprehend the extent of inertia that has set in with me over the past year, over this imminent trip to the family cabin 200 miles away, coming up on Wednesday, and the vast amount of planning and packing I'm gonna have to do. I really don't want to go. I want to stay home in my comfortable, familiar daily routines. Or is it rut? I gotta force myself to do this. Just the food. What are we going to eat? I don't know. Best thing I've come up with is buy wieners and buns, and we'll have Bush's baked beans and hot dogs. What, for 3 days? Well, Chuck will no doubt bring eggs. It's just daunting. I'm being kicked out of my safe familiarity. Things like batteries for the cameras. Well, at least I don't have a third camera to have to worry about batteries for. There's no electricity at the cabin. No running water. Years ago, when I was using a camcorder, I had a really big capacity battery for it. And when that would get low, I would go down to the store a mile and a half away and plug it in for an hour. I have extra batteries for the big camera. I've got 3 batteries for the GoPro. I'm sure once I'm on the road, it'll all dissipate my angst. Not going that way, Suki. Look at her. God, she needed to get out. Look at her. Way over here. Good thing I wore the hog boots. It's kind of scary to think about walking along here at night without a headlamp. Well, I want to get across here. Nothing to it. Well, I'm gonna go sit down. You can't really see, well, you can see them, but they're not, I can't get any closer because of this GoPro non-focusing, but these are called British soldiers. At least that's what my father called them all of my growing up years. Brilliant red tops. Some kind of fungus. I'm not going to sit there because that'll squash them. Boy, she sure needed this. melting fast. It's 38, 39. So this will be gone by the end of the day. She's got the runs. Well, the amount of water flowing in through here is all headed for Otter Pond. Dennis has an opening cut in the berm straight ahead there. So the water that's running here is going into that little pond this side of the berm and then continuing down into Otter Pond. So I gotta go look at Otter Pond and see if it's filling up, which I'm assuming it will be because the beaver's got that outlet plugged up. Dennis will not like that. If I'm a good neighbor, maybe I should do something about it. I don't want to shoot the beaver though, Jesus. But if I open up the outlet to begin flowing, the beaver's not going to like that. He will instantly reseal it. So Dennis is going to have to do the dirty work of shooting the beaver eventually. Like the next time he's up here. I wonder how many millions of GoPros have been sold worldwide. I mean, they are everywhere, everywhere. I'm watching a series on YouTube, Deadly Roads, and these filmmakers travel to every, so far it seems, they're going to be going to every undeveloped country to film these very awful roads. And the people that travel them by trucks, if you want to call them that, they're just way used up. They've got a GoPro in their windshield. In India on rickshaws, these guys have GoPros. They're older ones, but they're nonetheless. How many GoPros have been sold? My God. They are everywhere. And for good reason. They're extremely capable, very portable, very durable. They go everywhere. Literally. They've got a hell of a market. There are cheap knockoffs, but they're a very small percentage of the overall action camera market. You know what a dash cam is. They use them a lot in Russia. And they are ubiquitous there. But I'm just curious if there's any way to know how much the dash camera market is being taken over by GoPros. Yeah. It's now the same level as the main pond. So my theory was correct. Outer pond is filling up. Well, it's about 15 inches from breaching that. Oh yeah, look at that. A little inlet here is now totally underwater. So I'd say it's up another 2 inches from yesterday. This thing yesterday was laying across here. I know that's not earth-shattering news, but evidence of Mr. Beaver. Yeah, it's about a foot now from being, yeah, it's up another 2 inches, so whatever that is. Stinky gloves, brand new leather. Using them for when I load the fire, the wood stove. A couple days ago I thought, well, why do my hands stink? The more I realized those buggers are mildewed. Well, they're made in China, so who knows what they've done to them, but they're stinky. So I've got them in a Ziploc with baking soda in there. Keep it closed for a few days, maybe that'll suck the stink out of them. And it really got offensive. The gloves I have been using, well, these are a lifesaver. It was mainly to protect my hands from slivers. These are not, I don't think these are real leather, but they're very good imitation if they're imitation. But I was using this one the other day. There's a hole. God, this has been a long odyssey, 3.5 months. Is there a camera in here? There's a lens in here. And a lens cap. No, a lens hood. First thing I'm most keen to do is get the batteries charging. There it is. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like button. See you next time.